relate to, and ultimately to connect up the internet's level playing field. I mean, net neutrality, really the simplest way of I think, explaining it to people who are encountering it for the first time is to make the point that net neutrality is about the level playing field. And so our goal with the video was to really show how that level playing field is connected ultimately to democratic values and to the American dream, or to the Canadian dream. And that dream for us today is, a world where if you're a blogger, or you're a content producer, or you're a geek with a great idea, that the internet makes it possible for you to spread your idea to the world in a way that was never really possible before. And it makes freedom of the press kind of belong to everybody instead of just to those who can afford a printing press. So that was kind of the goal with the video, and I think a lot of people are shocked when they find out that this battle is happening and that we are on the verge of potentially losing that level playing field. At a time when Time Magazine is calling the user its person of the year, and the internet has emerged into this big celebrity, and we're having all these kinds of conversations we are at this conference about engaging our audiences in a two-way conversation, and the possibility that the internet holds to reinvent democracy, and media, and art. I mean, all of that is at risk right now. That very principle is under attack by a few, big phone and cable company lobbyists in Ottawa and Washington. So I think that our goal for a discussion like this one is to really press upon internet leaders and content producers and innovators like you to care about this issue. If you depend on the internet to reach your audience, and if the internet is, and relatively open and equal access to the internet is an important part of your model or your art or your work, you need to care about this issue, because we're at a crossroads. And decisions are being made that will affect the future of the internet. And the question is whether you, as citizens and as innovators and leaders, will get to play a part in that decision, or whether those decisions will instead be made behind closed doors by a few bureaucrats and a few hacks in Ottawa. And ultimately, this issue is too important to be left to the hacks and the bureaucrats. The people need to have a say in this issue.